Hello, honk. I had to get my emotional support Coca-Cola. My mate. Hell yeah. I don't know what's worse. That I don't. I. The. Hi. I'll try again in a sec. The bunny fell down. You can't see the bunny, but the bunny fell down. Hi. I don't know what's worse. Vyvanse withdrawal, or the fact that it's like 30 degrees today, which translated to American, fucking hot. I don't know the real. I don't know the Fahrenheit. No one knows. It's a stupid system. But I'm dying. Both are bad. I am both sweaty and very tired, and I can't go upstairs to the bed because it's really fucking hot up there. I have to have a fan on, and it's so loud, and I just, as the title says, I'm unmedicated, I am very bothered, and I'm not within my lane. Oh, I thought of an idea as well for a tip goal. Instead of it being silly things, I thought of something real. Oh, shit. I don't know how I did that. Let me try and figure it out. Hold on. I'm so sweaty. I am so sweaty. How much is this bitch? I mean, something normal. I'd be hot. Oh, sorry. The reason that I'm like 10 minutes before I should have been is because... Wait, 10 minutes later than I should have been? Is because very last minute, unmedicated, by the way, I decided that I wanted to see if I could find a HDMI to USB, which I have, but I don't have any HDMI ports left on my computer, so I was trying to see if I had an adapter so that I could, very last minute, hook my phone up as a mini desk camera, and then maybe I could have done some, could have done a bit of painting maybe. 86 isn't that bad. Try 100 and get back to me. We live in different countries. The climate is different. Okay? 86 degrees in your life is very different to 86 degrees in my life, which is very difficult in a sun-facing house that doesn't have blinds in every room and is designed to trap as much heat as possible. You try that and get back to me. How about that? You silly goose. You silly little goose. God damn, it's hot. This room is actually not that bad, and now I'd be sweating. I don't know why. You guys have just made it so much hotter in here. Oh my god, as soon as you joined, it got a bit hot. I got a bit flushed in the face. Did that work? Is that Riz? Did it work? Did it work? Okay, which one is the one that I like? Which is the one that I wanted? Oh, fuck, I'm gonna have to Google it. Wait, no, I can do this. No, I can't. They both mean the same. Okay, I'm gonna spoil the surprise. I wanna buy a t-shirt printer for Ick so that we can do weird stuff, short runs, England. I get to do it. I can just go crazy, right? And they're not crazy expensive, but they are a bit expensive. And I'm gonna make that the goal because that's more fun. Also, I don't remember, there's two different types. There's a DTG and a DTF. Haha, funny, because that means something else. But, okay, so one means direct to garment and the other means direct to fabric, which is kind of the same thing in my brain. But they're not. They mean different things. Baby, you've been unmedicated for too long. You don't get to claim that. I'm not part of this. You're not part of the culture because you have no experience on the other side. How do you know? How do you know it's bad if you haven't experienced the good? You don't. Probably. Down to fabric? Claiming it briefly. Which one is better? DCG is the one that requires 100% cotton. I think that's the one. I did this already and then I closed it. This is why you should never close tabs. Don't ever close tabs on your phone. That's why I have 67 tabs open right now, which honestly is amateurish. That's like embarrassing. It should be up in the hundreds. What if I need all this stuff? Which I do. I needed this one and for some reason I closed it. It's disgusting. How many tabs you got open? Huh? You have like 3? That's crazy. And you call yourself unmedicated. Ridiculous. Complete lie. I need all this stuff. I gotta keep track of it. What if I one day phone's broke. What if I one day decide that it's mostly Warhammer. It's mostly like it's clothes or Warhammer. Or there's like one restaurant in there. That's a house. Yeah, it's pretty much all clothes I like. Either I want to buy or I'm influenced. Thank you. I am influenced by or things open that I maybe forget. I have ADHD. I certainly do. Yes. Which is the one? Is it? I already did this and I didn't write it down. Okay. DTG versus DTF. Comparison. Give me a Google image. Hello, chat. Hello, ick. Hello. Honestly, I'm kind of scared for the computer. I don't know if it's going to last. I don't know if it's just me really hot or if it is, in fact, the room. These both look bad. What's the difference? Hand feel. This is a comparison chart and one of the sections is hand feel. One gets a 4, the other gets a 4. Lighter weight and natural hand feel. What the fuck? I think DTG is the one that I want. You can only print on 100% cotton and I'm pretty sure it prints into the fabric, not on top of it. No, I was wrong. It's DTF. That's the one that I want. DTG is the ugly one. No, wait. This is saying the opposite. Oh my god. DTG is the one that I want. DTF is the one where it prints like plastic on top of a t-shirt. DTG is the one where it prints within the sole of the t-shirt. That made sense. This is stupid. I don't remember now. What gaming console do I play? I don't play any. I'm kind of lame. If I'm gonna play a game, it'll be on my PC. But oh god, this is saying the same thing. Did I say I did DTG. I mostly play on my PC. I don't really game very much. If I do, it's usually on stream. And I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I have like a bunch of consoles. Because I'll go through phases of like, this is fun. And then I won't play it anymore. You know what? I don't think... Oh no, I have. Yeah, no. I don't know. Cold drink, please. You prefer embroidery prints? I think an embroidery machine is a lot more expensive than DCG printer. Fuck. God damn it. Sorry. There's one. Which is the one that I wanted? Which is the one that I need? Which one would make my soul happy? Is it this one? I swear there was one that was affordable. This one is expensive. I swear there was one that was easier. Yeah, fuck. I promise I will stream. I think I found it. I'm so sweaty. This is vile. Oh, God. What's this one? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, I don't fucking know. Maybe this one. Fuck it. Hell yeah. Alright. I am actually, like, getting drenched in sweat. It's kind of gross. I was fine until the camera started, so I am gonna blame you guys. It's hell. Hell on earth. Ugh. It should be illegal to not, like, it's been, global warming is real. We should invest in, AC in England. It's necessary for survival. Okay. This is very specific. Oh shit, I did something bad. Oh no, I'm fine. I'm fine. I solved it. Crisis averted. When am I supposed to? You sent me a link to an AC a few days ago. I don't remember that. Did you? Let's just do da da da. I don't know. I don't know. Ah. Okay. God. There we go. I realize this is a lot of money, but I don't know. I'm on the fence about just buying it anyway, but I would like to save the money in the company account to buy restocks and products, etc. So I don't know. I thought it would be a bit more meaningful than nothing. Mobile game fund. Ooh, mobile games. It's too hot. I can't do this. It is a business purchase, yeah. But the business, I want to keep. Oh, I don't know how much things are going to cost. There are a bunch of things in production or about to be in production or just starting the concept of production that I haven't paid for the bulk yet. I've only paid for the bit to that point. Yeah, it's lame. Yeah. But it's fine. It'll be fine. Okay, wait. I've got it. You sent me an Airbus. You sent me Serene Life Portable Air Conditioning Unit. Okay. Oh, I'm getting an ad. Can we sub for you to do jumping jacks right now? No. Nope. You couldn't even pay me. I think I'd die. I would be immediately out of breath and somehow more sweaty. I hate inside AC units. Can I just say? I don't like them. I hate that you have... Oh. Why is that not working? There we go. Fucking jeez. I hate that you have this big fucking stupid ass thing. Which finger? The thumb. This one here that goes out your window. It's ridiculous. I hate that. It's stupid. my only experience with them, besides like, is when I used to live in Finn's old house. She had one. It was fucking ugly, and used it once. The loudest thing I've ever heard. It was like a jet engine. It was like not at all calming. It did cool the room down, but at the expense of your long-term hearing. I think it was brutal. So I hate them, and I have a vendetta. I prefer the old-fashioned way, like my ancestors did, which is electric fans and complaining, just like they did in ancient times. Window air sucks. Well, no, I don't mind the window air. I just don't. I don't like opening the windows because I really don't like bugs, and I'm the only person that lives here, so I'm the only one that has to deal with it, and I don't want to have to deal with them. B, did I say A or 1? Don't remember. B, they're loud. The one I have experience with is loud, so I assume they're all loud. I'm just going to assume they are all loud. How do I feel about central air? I have no idea what that is. Is that like central C? I don't know what central air is. What is that? Have we talked about this before? Yeah, I know we don't have it in the UK, but I just want to know what it is. Oh, I saw one.
Good chat.
How crazy it's been 7 months. That is kind of crazy. Are you sure that it's been
Good chat.
7? Thank you. Are you sure that it's been 7 months? I don't know about that. I don't know. And central air. Oh, my ops. Whew. Central air is where you have AC, but it comes through vents in the wall. I could just, I guess, knock a hole in my wall in my rented apartment. No, I've never experienced that. We don't have that. We have like normal AC units in hotels where it cools the room down. That's awesome. But this don't have that. We just have heat trapping rooms. I don't know how that works, but it's a thing. I think it's the materials we build out of. They trap heat, and then at night it kind of releases it. That might also not be a real thing. I might have just made that up on the spot. But I remember that from somewhere. And I believe it because it's very, very hot. Good job I learned how to sleep naked. Just in time, actually. It was a good scientific experiment, just in time for when I truly needed it. Ooh, it's hot. I was going to say something else, but I don't remember. Oh, I saw an AC unit on Amazon yesterday, which is like, it's a thing, big machine. Not that big. Looks like a computer. And you use it like a regular fan, like an electric fan, or you can put ice packs in it, and it turns into like an AC unit where you don't have to stick a hose outside your house. Science. Miracles. Wow, you don't have to open the window at all. That's crazy. I'm gonna go get a hair grip, 1 sec. Okay, I have Amthexa, which is like instant release Vyvanse, but not quite. Like, it's not a 1-for-1 substitute. It doesn't really work like that. And I really felt that today. Because yesterday I was alright. I was like not very motivated, but I was fine, you know? I was chilling. Today, I gosh darn fell asleep. I woke up and took my Amthexa, because it takes like 40 minutes to kick in, and I was like, all right, that's what I usually do with a Vyvanse. Go back to sleep, and then it'll wake me up when it starts working. Did not do that. I slept through it. and I slept for way too long, and then I'm still exhausted. I feel that I'm alright now because I've had like 4 coffees, but I'm tired. I was so tired. It's like the most tired I've been ever. It felt like when you had to get up for school. That's like an impossible level of tired that doesn't exist anymore. It felt like that. I don't really know why. I guess it's the Vyvanse withdrawal. Hell yeah. I got my medication tomorrow. Not in time to take it in the morning. I'll get it like midday, and then I'll have to take it on Saturday. So, this again tomorrow. Yay! That's amazing. I love that. Can I show you what I've been up to? Because I know you care deeply about it. I know how much you care and you want to know what I've been up to. Ew, that's wet. Vile. Oh, you can see. I'll go deal with that in a sec. I know you care about what I've been up to. Would you like me to show you? Somebody say something. That delay was insane. That delay was crazy. Oh my god. Whew. I thought everybody just left or something. Oh god. Does the stream switch between 60 and 30 FPS? I have no idea. Blame Twitch or blame the heat. Oh, my head hurts. My ops have struck me down. Holy shit. Thank you. 6 months is also crazy. I have a pain behind my eye, which is, I don't know, is that a migraine starting or something? I can't remember. I don't get them very often. Usually I'm chilling. I think I'm fine. I think I'm okay. I might sit down though when I get my stuff. It means I should hydrate. I've been drinking all day. What are you talking about? You're crazy. What do you think I spend my time doing? Drink water, drink Coca-Cola, drink coffee, which is not as dehydrating as you think, because it's offset by the amount of water content in it. I've Googled it. Oh, I don't know if stabbing pain behind eye means drink water. It usually means migraine. And you don't fix migraines by just being hydrated. That's not a real thing. Oh. Okay. I will be right back. I'm gonna show you what I've been up to. Do you want a bunny? They're all sweating. They're all sweating and sobbing and crying because of how hot it is. I will get your favorite. Yeah, caffeine helps with migraines, apparently, so. Here we go. Here's your favorite, you fucks. The reason I'm not wearing my ick tank top is because I don't want to get all disgusting and sweaty.
Good chat.
So it looks like the bunny goal is still broken?
I heard words. What was that? But let me replay it when I put my friends down. I heard a voice, and it confused me for a second.
Good chat.
So it looks like the bunny goal is still broken?
I don't know, is it? I don't remember. I don't know. Is it? You gotta keep track of this stuff, because... What, do you want me to do everything? Jeez. God. I can't even rant. It's too hot to, like, do a fake rant. I'm sorry. I can't get my fan down, because that is also really loud. I want to buy one of those, like, fancy quiet ones, but they're, like, spenny as hell. Why am I unmedicated? Because I forgot to reorder it, and I thought that I had a whole full bottle, but that was months ago, and I have no concept of time. Thank you. I literally have no concept of time. I things that are weeks ago to me are months ago. It's a bit... I don't know why. I'm not sure. No, I don't have AC. I live in England. Oh, sorry. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna eat this massive banana. I know it's really big. Don't judge. But I just... I felt like a big snack.
Good chat.
Just got back from Spain. Thought I had escaped from 39-degree weather only to come back and it feel hotter. Thank you.
Good chat.
Close your eyes and imagine you're cooling off in a nice peaceful pond, shaded by trees.
Honestly, I don't think that I could manifest being cold. I wish I could. You're judging... It's not that big of a banana. This is huge. What are you talking about? This is like over average. Over average length. Yeah, I know it's green. Shut up. I don't have any non-green. I just want to eat a banana. Would you rather me eat chocolate and die quicker? Thanks, guys. Turns out it's not too hot to blast chat. This is huge. It's giant. What are you talking about? I used to sell bananas. They could get massive. Are you not getting it? Are you not getting it or what? Just get back from Spain. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I imagine Spain is a much easier 39 than England is 30. Because it's just stuffy. It's just not meant for this kind of weather. We aren't built for it. Everything turns to shit. One year it got hot. We were having a heat wave, and a building in London reflected the sun and melted like some other building across the street, and it was so hot that people were cooking on the floor as like a funny thing. Because I guess we just didn't design to ever have sun.
How would you banana icky laugh?
I'm gonna play that again. That was hilarious. Thank you.
Good chat.
How would you banana icky laugh?
Love that. Not getting the bit is the bit. Yeah, okay, all right, fine. But I can never tell that. I don't know. I don't know if you're not getting the bit or if you get the bit, because sometimes y'all are a bit behind. Okay. For every not getting the bit is the bit, there is someone who genuinely doesn't understand it. cold showers. I can't really do that because I'm on stream. I'm here. Oh, should I just... My son. You want me to just take a cold shower on camera, you sick freaks? Sorry. I'm actually, like, more contained because of the heat. I can't get you. My guard is low. Sorry, I slept for 15 hours and a tad loggy today. Okay, I know you meant laggy, but Pibby does this thing where if I message her and I misspell a word, even though it makes complete sense, she'll just be like, what? And genuinely be confused, I think. I don't know, I can't tell if it's a bit or not. And it's really annoying. Of like, one word is like misspelled like that, like logging, and she's like, logging, what do you mean? I don't know if it's a bit. I can't tell. Because it's not like she's not like logging, you fucking idiot. She's like, what do you mean? What does that mean? I don't know if she's actually confused. You was at a barbecue, so you missed the bit? What bit? There isn't a bit. What? This stream isn't a bit. I'm tired. Not everything is a bit, guys. I'm gonna like Boy Who Cried Wolf you or something. I'm gonna be here pouring my heart out and you're gonna be like, this is an odd bit. Guys, I'm in so much debt with a loan shark. They're gonna come and take my kneecaps and you're like, wow, this is an odd stream. This is a strange bit. Alright, I'm gonna show you the stuff I got up to. Look at this guy. Focus, you fuck. Whoa. He's a dude. He's a Night Lord. I don't know if you can see. You probably can't. What if I do this and don't stand in the way? But he got some lightning on him, which was fucking difficult to do. That armor.
Good chat.
Thank you. Thank you. That armor is supposed to have like lightning rippling through it or something. Hell yeah. He's not finished. He's like 95% done. But I like him. I put some of that water effect stuff that I bought on his little claws so that I can paint them red and it looks like drippy blood. I'm normal. And this is normal. Bunny counter works? Hell yeah. Can we get a Warhammer showcase stream? Oh, that's what I'm doing. Oh, are you sure your figures? Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Why not? Yeah, you try and create primer. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure that person meant well, but I gotta... Wait, what do you do with them when they're finished? Stare at them. I don't know. Usually people play with them, but I don't know how. Well, I'll probably learn. That's what this is for. So I can learn Kill Team if I do the other 9. No, you need less than 9 in a team, but there's 10 in the box. Yeah, I'm sure the person who DM'd me meant well, but someone looked at my story of like these guys who, I'm sure you can just see it if I do this, who look like this, which is like decals, like water slide transfers, decals, paint, chapter symbols, company symbols, weathering, a full base with like pigments and dry brushing and fucking little fake metal rebar coming out of it. Here he is, look, he's cute. Wow, he's so cute. Wow, wouldn't you kiss him? He's also not done. The actual dude, like, his little chest thing needs finishing, and his eyes. But hell yeah, he's got a little checkered pattern on his chainsword. Yeah, somebody saw that and was like, pro tip for you, which is the best part about it that they said pro tip. Pro tip, try priming it with gray primer. It helps the paint stick better. Also, if you water your brush and water the paints, it will go on smoother. I'm sure they meant well, but I don't really understand. I don't, because off the bat, neither of those things are pro tips. They are beginner tips. And also, I'd got way past that. And on the desk in the photo was a grey primed Mini. Like, it had just been primed with grey primer. There was no paint on it. I don't know. Must be a new person to Icky Law. Yeah, maybe, but at the same time, it was a photo. It was there on a photo. It's just weird. And, like, I get they were just trying to be nice. I totally get that. But at least make the pro tips. You know? At least make them professional. Yeah, it was mansplained. I did get mansplained. Hey, woman. Do you know if you, like, thin your paints, you'll be able to paint them better? And you should try priming them. And you could use water slide transfers to make them look more interesting. And you could varnish them after you've finished painting them. God damn it. Man explained and watch what happens. What does that mean? I was gonna, like, say that to them. I'm not gonna do that. How was the night out with Pibby? When did we go on a night out? Huh? Can you elaborate on that? Night out? Oh my god, yeah. No, it wasn't a night out. We went to a bar with Finn and Pyro. But me and Pibby don't drink, so we just kind of yapped. And then we went back to Pibby's house to play pool, which I was terrible at. I was really bad. And then I had to leave when it was midnight because I needed to go to sleep. I don't stay up, and all of those people aren't normal. Except Finn, strangely enough. Like, she has actually a normal sleep schedule, apparently. Crazy. We went to a pub, and then we went back to Pibby's house to play pool. There you go. That happy now? Yeah, they came on the train. Yeah, I forgot that I went out. It's because you called it a night out, and in my mind, a night out is like go to a club. And I would never do that, ever. So I thought I'd been like body swapped or something. Some sort of body snatcher situation. Oh, are you getting an ad? 28 years later? I don't know if I'm gonna see a scary movie. I have no one to go with. Can I say something? Can I be funny? Can I? Pibby texted me that she was like, oh, I'm having a nice night in tonight.
Good chat.
Thank you. And sent a picture of like something she was up to, and it was cute. But I was like, what do you mean a nice night in? Every night is a nice night in. You're not going clubbing. It wasn't that and clubbing, and you chose the night in. She is a homebody. I am a homebody. I know what you're about. There was no other option. It was a night in or just a night in without saying that. Ugh, I feel like I've got dust in my... Oh, I've got makeup on. Fuck. I'm not used to wearing makeup. They still have nightclubs? I think so. I haven't been since I was in university, I don't think. A lamp designed for miniature painting? That's cool. I have a lamp downstairs. It's like... It looks like this. Because you can move... These are the lights. And you can move them. That was a good way of showing you how that works. Oh, wait. It's like this. And then you can move it. I am genuinely gonna set up a desk downstairs, like I said that I was gonna do. I've bought the desk. It's being shipped to my house. So I will have a secondary stream room. I drink cathartically through my comic characters. I used to. But I used to drink, but I don't anymore. Because I like to look after myself. Well, I think I just chose junk food. Like, I think in the long-term health effects, there's alcohol and there's junk food. And I was doing both, so I think I just chose one, which is healthier, arguably. But yeah, look at these. These dudes are cool. Yeah, I'll need a secondary PC. I'm gonna get Pibby to build it for me. Or I just use my laptop for a bit. These dudes are cool as hell. I did some bases that I've got a bunch of speed paint now, so I put 2 different speed paint colors on, and then I dry brushed it for highlights, and then I added pigment powder, red pigment powder, so it kind of matched the dudes a little bit and made them stand out more. I did like a whole ass water effect swamp base thing for them, and I was like, this sucks, and I ripped it up. I wanted to do like destroyed kind of, I don't know, it's like kind of graveyard vibes, but I don't know, I wanted it to be like cathedral-y, like spooky rubble, because they're dark angels. I don't paint them like Games Workshop paint them, so people think that they're salamanders, but I'm not gonna do the stupid edge highlighting shit. It looks dumb. What else did I do? Oh yeah, I need to stick these down, and then I'll show you. Do I have a dreadnought? I have one for my ops got me. My ops is carbonated drinks. I have one for 30k that I half built, and then I went to TwitchCon, and I just haven't finished building it. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. This is Icky's doing. What is? What did I do? You started reading the lore? I got a codex. I got the supplement Dark Angels codex. I don't know how to play, but I just wanted to see. I wanted the lore stuff, so I don't know why, but I really want to do it like lore accurate, which is annoying because it means I have to research things. You do orcs? Blood axes? Oh yeah, I like orcs, they're cool. For me, the only issue with orcs is like, they're like a bit silly, which would be fun to paint on their own. But like, if I imagine like a, you know, you've got your like, the for Dark Angels, it's like they're silent, you know, they barely speak. They're like monastic, is that a word? They're very dedicated, and then them fighting like the silly orcs who can like make up stuff just because they imagine enough of it. That's kind of funny. But it's a, you know, it seems a bit silly, which some people really like. I would definitely paint them there, to be fair. They just have really, really cool models. Okay. Stick your ass down. There we go. They made Dungeons and Dragons 2023 movie? Yes, they did. I've played D&D like once. And it's kind of, like, it's fine. I don't know if, I think I'm too, this is gonna sound weird because I do this a lot, like streaming, but I think I'm too, like, shy and reserved for D&D. I'm a bit cringe. I find myself cringe, I don't know. I can't, like, commit. I can't, like, go in deep with it. I can't. Do you know what I mean? Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I can't commit to the vibe. I can't, like, role play. I'm bad at it. I find myself too cringe. And I like the idea, and I like the idea of committing to it and, like, really getting into it, but I don't know. I just found it really difficult. And then when I was a teenager, I was driving my friends back from a D&D mission, session, and I crashed my car. Not, like, horribly, just into the back of another car, slightly. I was a teenager. I was tired or something. I don't remember what the reason was. I was looking, I know the exact reason. I was looking at the roundabout instead of looking in front of me. The roundabout was clear. The car in front of me stopped. I didn't expect them to stop. My reaction time was poor. I was like 18, 19. Wait, when did I learn how to drive? I don't know. Who cares? Look at these dudes. This one is a proof of concept. I'm gonna get rid of the cotton because I need to spray paint it. What? He's floating because the actual flying stands suck ass. This guy be floating too? Hell yeah. He's on like destroyed little base, and I've put like fake is it rebar, like the metal inside buildings? And this one's blasting through the damn wall or something. Hell yeah. It's kind of annoying because they just always look like they're going backwards. You can't like... I should have not put these in, these little ball things here, but I don't know. Maybe he's slowing down as he smashes through this wall. But I added some of the purity seals to give direction. See, so you can see the wind and the purity seal. You know which way he's going. Am I doing the paint the flying bit to look like rocket and smoke fumes? Yeah, this cotton is gonna be, not this was proof of concept. It's gonna be put on last after it's painted, and then I can paint it like smoke and stuff, and it just should look a bit more interesting. Otherwise they just look a bit weird, like they're not doing anything. They don't look like they should be in the sky without it. What else? Oh, I learnt last night, not through actions, which is good, but through online, that if you put super glue on cotton, it starts a fire. Because I wanted to glue down this cotton, and I mostly just have super glue. And just before I was about to do it, I was like, oh, well this like, I had it in my mind that maybe it would like shrink, the cotton would like shrink or something, and it would just like go into a point or something. It would not stick properly, it would just break it. So I was like, oh, I'll just Google it quickly. And the responses were like, it will combust, it will burst into flames. And I honestly thought that it was like a bit, I thought it was a meme, and I had to keep checking. But no, it turns out that super glue causes fire with cotton, which is crazy. Kind of weird. But I had wood glue, and then I spent like way too long trying to Google whether the wood glue that I had was actual wood glue, because it was clear, and I was worried that it was just super glue sold as something else. But it wasn't. It was PVA, and nothing bad happened. I was fine. I didn't explode. Nothing burst into flames that I know of. No toxic fumes for me. I just have inhaled the regular amount of fumes, so I'm like this all the time. What? Has my Discord got a server tag yet? I don't know what that means. I'm not in the one in control of I'm in control of me. I'm not in control of the server. I don't know what a server tag is. I barely know how to use Discord. Honestly, I've only kind of just figured out how to... Honestly, I haven't. When you get tagged in something, it shows you all the messages in that sort of section of the server, but it doesn't take you straight to the one you're tagged in. It's really fucking annoying, and I don't understand why that wouldn't work. Discord is for nerds, because you need a fucking degree to figure it out. I just don't understand. It doesn't take you straight to the tagged message, which it seems dumb. It seems like that should be the only thing it does. I don't know. It's for nerds. Only nerds like it. Oh, I've definitely got like dust in my eye. I've been doing a lot of basing and stuff, which is super cool because I had to do those 10 bases. Yes, well, I didn't have to, but I did. I redid all those bases yesterday. I did all 10 of them, and then I did 1 last night and 2 this morning. So there's a lot of dust and mess. I have one of those like Dremel tools for nails, which is just for this thing. just for little miniatures. My whole desk is like kitted out right now. I got everything. Name a thing, I've got it. Friends? No. A loved one? No. No. A date? No. Paints? Yeah. Got tons of those. Yeah, love life? No. Get tagged in something and it'd be like 2,500 messages ago? Yeah, I don't understand. It's irritating. Why doesn't it just take you straight to the message that you were tagged in? Why would I want to see everything past that? I don't give a fuck. Just take me straight to the one that's got my name in it. Okay, I'm vain. They have lady custodies now. Yeah, Sisters of Silence. They'll make a female Space Marine at some point and people will lose their fucking minds. I don't think it's an Android glitch because it does the same thing on iPhone. Unless it's just an app, mobile app glitch. You link straight to the message? Yeah, that works. Linking to a message works. But when you get tagged in something and it's like the Discord server sends you like a little, notification and it's like the red @new and you click it, it just fucking takes you anywhere it likes. Just takes you in the general ballpark. Like, it's like, somewhere in this area, someone tagged you. We have the technology to show you where, but we just thought maybe you should work for it a bit. And then I usually just give up. Discord is better on browser than app? See, that's just fucking balls. Why would I do that? Who uses it in browser? That's insane. It's an app on your computer. What? I didn't even think there is a browser version. I understand it being better on PC than mobile, but is there actually a browser version? That can't be real. Uber arriving somewhere near your house. To be fair, they do that too. Not mine, but I've had that before. They just drop you off in the general area. A thing I used to get often, which doesn't seem to happen anymore, luckily, is I'd get into...
Good chat.
Thank you. Oh my god, thanks. Yo! I'd get into Ubers, and they'd be like, "All right, where are you going?" And what? I'd be like, "Oh," I'd say the place, and they'd just ask me like how to get there. I've had a few people ask me how to get to the place, like what area it's in, and I'm like, just look at your map. It's right. I can see it on your phone. It's open. It's right there. Why are you asking me? Is this like a test? Like, if I don't know the general coordinates, you're like pinpointed, you're not going to take me there. You don't believe I've ever been there before? I don't get it. You prefer real taxis? That's a boomer ass statement. I also prefer being scammed. I don't know. It used to happen a lot where I just get in and they'd be like, "Where are you going?" Buddy, I'm not driving. If I wanted to use my brain, I wouldn't have booked an Uber. I would have done something else. And they're checking if I've got that checkpoint. Taxis are public transport? What? In the same way that any stranger's car that's moving are public transport. I guess. You could just get in a person's car and that technically makes it public transport. But they're not. Not in this country, at least. Taxis are like a huge scam in England. At least every time I've ever tried to use one. They're just ridiculously overpriced. What is going on? Jarvis, how bad is bits of shit in my eye, wood and stuff? Ugh. I like that you said taxis are public transport, and then you never said anything after that. because everyone got you. The crowd booed. They picked up their pitchforks and their flaming torches, and you couldn't back it up. Taxi company rocks. The driver helped you move how? That's cool. I like, yeah. I don't know. I've only used them a couple of times, and it's just been a bit much. I went, the only time I've used a taxi in London, right, which is supposed to be like black cabs, like, being a taxi driver in London is so hard, your brain literally has to grow to be able to pass the test. We got in the taxi. The person driving was like, "Where are you going?" We told him, and he put it in his phone map, and then he followed the directions. I didn't even get the full experience. I wanted to see the inner workings. God damn it. Someone ran a taxi firm as a front for his drug business. Crazy. Wait, is Uber the same thing as a taxi? Wait, do you not know what a taxi is? Are you like young enough that you don't know what a taxi is? That would be kind of mind-blowing. Like when I said book and someone talked about an e-reader, that got me. That blew my mind a little bit. Okay, you do know. All right. Damn. Fuck. I'm honestly interested in like younger generations not understanding certain things because everything's so different now. Like being used to a certain way of life. That there will be people who just think of like Kindles or something when they think about books, and they'll think that Ubers are taxis and not really know what a taxi is. I mean, depending on your area, because like if you lived in like New York or something, then the taxi is like a thing. Yeah, obviously there's like cassette and stuff like that. I do the phone thing if someone told me like phone symbol, and I've seen like reels and stuff of like kids like doing it like this, which makes technical sense, but it's just freaky. It's just weird. I don't know. And like you do the camera one, and I've seen kids do this. Crazy. It's kind of weird. I don't know. It freaks me out. I used to have tons of VHSs. Honestly, the move away from VHS was a good idea because they were very difficult to use. They're really fucking annoying. You had to like rewind it at the start, and it just sounded like it was about to take off the launch pad. Are y'all just trying to outdo yourselves with like the oldest technology that you know? Wait till they hear about the stone wheel. These kids they don't know shit about the stone wheel. They don't know nothing about smacking rocks together to make flames. The only reason I know what a Betamax is because of the Mighty Boosh. I look pretty to say thank you. I'm sweaty. Maybe it's the glistening sheen from my sweat. You own several typewriters. Typewriters are pretty cool. I had one as a kid, I think. I wrote a little bit on it. I'm having an old off, yeah. Yeah, you can't use a computer and phone at the same time. I didn't really have that experience. I grew up with regular internet. I didn't have like the dial-up experience. But I still think that all internet is bad because when I was growing up, all internet was bad. Like it was slow and it wasn't like crazy fiber optic whatever. So I just kind of assume all internet is not great. And then I go to Pibby's house and it's like living in the future with like internet speeds. I have not painted any transportation, no. The Space Marines are currently walking. The reason I'm doing these guys instead of the other ones is because this is the close support squad. My current squad Wait, no. Yeah? No. What are they called? I forgot the words. They have squads, which is the number, and then they also have... I'm gonna check. I don't remember. But I write everything down. I have a section in my phone of like... it's called My Children, and it tells me all the stuff for Space Marines, lest I forget. Company. Fuck, that's it. I'm doing the 3rd company, and they have 2 close support squads, which is this little like X that they have on their shoulder that like dictates what their like what their role is. And if I paint these guys, then I have finished one section of my company, which would be fucking cool, because then I would feel motivated. I would feel like I'm getting somewhere, because it's taken me a while to get this far. But I got quicker. These guys, like, I'm going to base them after stream, I think, because I have to spray paint them. Hopefully the spray paint doesn't explode in my hands from the heat. But we move. I got my ADHD meds delivered. They're not here yet. And the pharmacy told me that because it's so hot, they're not actually sure, like, if they can transport it properly. I had to accept the risks because, like, it should be stored under 25 and it's like 30 today and tomorrow, or like 29. I don't really know what the risks are, but I guess I'll find out. I'm assuming it just means that it won't work. So then I went and looked at all my other medication to see if they had, like, temperatures, but they don't, so I'm chilling. I'm fine. Check your meds, folks. It's hot out there. Shocked my pharmacy couldn't fill the RX the same day. My pharmacy is in London, so if I lived in London, I could have, because my psychiatrist is in London. Hell yeah. So I get it delivered. The risks would it be not working? Yeah. Or it would be that it works so well that I can see into the future. Or something. Or I'm like functional 2 seconds faster than everyone else. That would be useless. That wouldn't actually do anything. I can't do anything in 2 seconds. 10 seconds? No. What is the minimum amount of time that you'd have to be faster than a person for it to be useful? Maybe a good 30 seconds, I think. Oh yeah, no, it's not cold. I live in England. Can't you tell by the accent? I meant 25 Celsius, governor. I can react 2 seconds faster. I can't run 2 seconds faster. Wait, no, I don't know. I don't know the rules to this. I didn't think it would get this far. I thought I'd be talking about something else by now. It is hot in the UK. It's brutal. What's the temperature right now? It is 28 degrees. It will be a normal temperature at 2 a.m., which will be 19. Hell yeah. Love that for me. Ow. I'm just going to go to the bathroom quickly because there's just bits of wood in my eye, I think. What's my accent? I don't know. It's like a mix of stuff. I'm from the East Midlands, yeah, but that only comes out sometimes on certain words or if I'm talking to my mum. I mostly have not really had, like, I don't know. Sometimes it goes more American because I say American words. But then I have more, not northern, but like middle England things, like saying, grass instead of grass. Or like, what are the other ones? Like glasses instead of glasses. Which is, that doesn't help, like, the American accusations that I occasionally get. I usually say, like, if you're American, I sound English, but if you're not American or English, I sound American. There we go. I have lots of Uber drivers who, like, aren't from this country. That was an assumption by them not fully speaking English. I think I can safely assume that. They always ask me if I'm American.
Good chat.
Yeah, I know I don't sound American.
Detective work done. The Bunny Goal stopped working between May 13th and May 15th streams. May 13th it ended at 475 subs. May 15th started at 345 subs and every stream after reset of screen from other view like YouTube or JoyToy.
Crazy. I can't believe you went and did that detective work. Okay, damn. I don't know what to do with that information. Shall I start it again? Let's see if I can, like, reactivate it. Here it is. Let's just see if I can do it again. What was the number? What was it on? 345? 375? 3475? Do you want me to set it to that? You want me to set it to 475 or 345? I don't fucking know. I don't know. 347. Thank you. I'll just set it to that. And I will end it. I don't know, at the end of the year. Actually, yeah, no, I did. Yeah. Let's see if that works. Yeah, I don't know. My accent is weird. Some of it is like, some of it like that is more like Midlands, and then some of it is more southern because my half my family's from, like, central London-ish, like Zone 5. It's not central London, but it's an area of London. From, like, Chiswick, and my dad lived near Hounslow. Hounslow's not very nice, by the way. Landon, yeah, that's what my granddad sounded like, and my grandma still sounds like that. It's cute. I don't sound like that. I don't sound like them. I don't know. I've not really ever had, like, I've not sounded like the people that I live with. I don't sound like my mom, and I don't sound like my dad's side of the family either. I think it was like I reject this reality, and I'm watching a lot of American programs, and so it's just a mishmash of everything. All the YouTubers and TV shows and everything, and that I would watch. Chiswick's not that bad, because it goes to, like, no, wait. They were born there, I don't think, they lived in Isleworth, which then goes to, Richmond. You go to yeah, that is Chiswick, isn't it? Because there's the rugby ground thing, the rugby arena. I don't remember, I haven't been there in a long time.
Good chat.
Thank you. Or is it? What am I doing? I have no idea. Oh, shit.
Good chat.
Thank you. Chiswick's kind of posh. I don't know about that. That's where my grandparents were born. And then they moved. Is that where the... What is it? The only thing I remember about that rugby ground, besides driving past it a lot, is one time there was like some concert. I don't remember who. Maybe like Lady Gaga, I think. And it was really, really loud. And you could hear it. What is that? What is it? Oh, it's this. It's Twickenham. That's what I'm thinking of. Not Chiswick. I'm thinking... my grandparents were born in Chiswick, and then they moved to Isleworth, and then Isleworth goes to Twickenham, which then goes to Richmond, which is a nice area. I was talking about this. No one cares. I barely care, but I was talking about this place. You would drive past a lot. This makes it look huge. Crazy. Ow. Richmond, London, not Richmond, Virginia. Yes. I would assume so. Yes, I believe it was Richmond, London. Yeah. How do I feel about different sections of the UK? I don't know. The north is fine. The most north I've been is probably Sheffield, I think. It's fine. People are... It's a bit rougher. I won't lie. I hate the Midlands. I hate the East Midlands. I don't like Birmingham either, which is the West Midlands. That sucks. And I do quite like the South. Sorry. Apologies. I like London a lot, and I also like Brighton is okay, but I've been to some really nice places from like friends who live down south.
Good chat.
And it is back at 347 subs. Still broken, just you set it at 347 now.
No, it's not broken. People haven't... Wait. Oh, yeah. Did it not work? I don't know if... Did I... Oh, yeah. Someone did gift subs not work? What is happening? Why is this doing this? How did it break? And why? Who did this to me? Huh? Who did this to me? I don't get it. Include resubs on. So it should work. It should just fucking function, but it doesn't. What is a t-shirt print machine? Try and fucking guess. I ain't allowing that. I ain't entertaining that. You try your hardest to guess what that is. Oh, what's this bottle of water making machine? What does it do? I have no idea. Okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom now. Before I piss myself on stream, which is more like a Pirby stream than it would be an icky stream. I'm really glad that I muted the mic because I watched a reel whilst I was in the bathroom and it instantly made porn sounds. Hell yeah. So lucky with that one. That's exactly why I mute the mic. In case shit like that happens. No thanks. Yeah, it wasn't anything bad, but it was just something like it was part of a joke. And it was it was someone doing a bit, but it started with like noises that could be confused for bad noises. So I'm very glad that I didn't. Oh. I was just, those are words. Did we like those words? Were those good words? How was the night out with Pavy and Finn? It was fine. It wasn't a night out. It was just a night. I don't go out. I went across the road. It was fine. It was nice. It was a nice little catch up with everyone. It was fun. I was very bad at pool. Absolutely terrible. I'm not even going to pretend. I'm not even going to lie. I sucked at it. I was bad. I'm just not good at it. I'm not built like that. Oh my god, I'm so tired. And hungry. I had Huel, but the sustenance is not enough. Might have to have, like, emergency granola or something. Do I have favorite pub-style food? Probably just, like, a burger. Because, like, they don't fuck that up. Those are usually quite good. That's about it, really. I sometimes really like pub food. It just hits, but it's, like, really not. It's, like, 1,000,000 calories every time. 1 bajillion. I did not come off my antidepressant, no. No. I need that to not be anxious about the world. I don't have my ADHD medication. Rah! At all, and it sucks. It is rough out here. We stay losing. I've been inside a lot. I should probably... That was part of a different reel. I should probably go outside. But now it's like boiling hot and I don't want to. Outside is nice. Is my TV working? No, it's not. Outside is nice, but I have nothing to do. And I don't even know if I have sunscreen. So how am I gonna stay pale if I go outside? Crazy. I'm pretty, thank you. You checked with Streamlabs support. I have to put a ticket in. I don't know how to do that. I'll try. I don't know how to do that. I don't know. Usually when I go outside, it's to buy Warhammer. No, it's not. But that does occasionally happen. I don't have a reason to go outside. There's nothing to do. And I know you can just make up a reason. But being on your own is lame as hell. To me, because I'm a loser. But to normal people, it's fine. I'm a baby. I need to relearn how to go outside. On my own. The sun is shining. Yeah, it's really, really hot. It's 30, which is some... I don't know Fahrenheit. Neither does anyone else. Outside is where the bar is. I don't drink. Go to the town for the closed down shops. That is valid. Yeah. Go to Birmingham and look at all the horrors. And like, I don't know, I could go out for lunch, but like, it's just me. That's so lame. I don't want to just go by myself. It's lame. And I don't like being stared at. And start mini walks with Pivy. She doesn't wake up in the morning. She wakes up in the day. She also doesn't like outside. It would be a hard sell, I think. Unless I was like, we're going to the shop. And then she would get on board because she likes going to the shop. Vitamin D helps with depression. I'm not depressed. I'm not depressed. I already take vitamin D because I'm British. But I'm fine. I'm in my enclosure. Oh. Celsius sounds like an annoying person name. Fahrenheit is cooler. 0 Celsius means frozen. That's very easy to understand. 100 Celsius means boiling for water. Tell me your numbers, Little Miss Fahrenheit, because they're fucking dumb.
Good chat.
We have to work on your local friend group. Goal meet the neighbors.
No. No, I live in Birmingham. What are you talking about? No. Crazy. No. No. I've met a few of the neighbors. They're quite nice, but they're of very different ages to me. And the neighbors that live where I live right now, they don't speak English very well. So I don't think we would be able to vibe, because I'm probably difficult to understand. Minus 40 Celsius equals minus 40 Fahrenheit. I don't think that's true. What? Minus 40 is the same in both scales. Okay. That's great. That's great for you. Minus 40 is the same. Okay, well, what about 0? I want to know freezing. What is it? I don't even know. 0 is 32 Fahrenheit. Why? That makes no... I get it, but isn't that not just annoying? Is that not annoying? 32 Celsius is really hot. In the UK, at least. And then 0 is freezing. Or like, you know, water starts... Yeah. Are you guys the only one that uses Fahrenheit? I'm sure other countries use it. What other countries use Fahrenheit? Fahrenheit is based on alcohol freezing? Why don't we, well, you'd think that the British would use that, to be honest. That feels like something we would need to understand. Okay, so the countries that use it are the United States and its associated territories, Liberia, and the Cayman Islands. And I can't pronounce that. Sorry. Nope, not gonna try. There's like 4 of you. Great. What the hell? You guys have dug your heels in. That's ridiculous. The rest of the damn world uses something sensible, and you're using alcohol boiling points. How often do you need to know that? How often is that helpful for you? Fahrenheit was created in England? Oh, and then we gave up on it. No, I can't say it. I don't know how to say that. Someone phonetically spell it out for me. I've never seen that country before, so I don't know how to say it. Or island. See, I still don't know what that means. That's not phonetic. You just put a space in between it. I don't know the LAU sound. I don't know what that is supposed to... is supposed to be. Like laugh? Like la... I don't know. I don't know why this is tripping me up. I think maybe it's the heat. Lao, okay. Palau, okay. I think that's like how... Yeah, I'm not confident in it though, so I wouldn't have said it. I don't like doing things that I'm not confident in. If you haven't gathered by the hundreds of times that I've said that, I just don't like it. I don't know why. I don't like being vulnerable.
Good chat.
And yet, I do it all the time.
It saves our bourbon. Sounds like you need to go on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail. Good vacation.
I would get immediately arrested or deported by ICE at the border. I ain't gonna, you know? I'm not visiting America, sorry. No. Also, I don't drink, so it'd kind of be a waste. But that sounds fun. Yeah, I've heard not so good things about people being stopped on their way into America, which is just fucking crazy. Oh, they just blasted me with a fucking sleep ray. Oh my god. Wasn't Finn banned from America? I think they're still banned from America. Yeah. Oh. Honk. I just got hit with a sleep ray. What the hell? Oh. I get it now. Pippi does this sometimes. She's like, oh, I just got really tired all of a sudden. And I'm like, what? That's not a thing. Because I live my day-to-day on, ADHD medication. So I ain't tired until nighttime. I get it now. I get it. I've never felt so connected to Pibby as I do right now. Because I've been living her life for a bit. Because I forgot what it was like to not be medicated. Forgot what it feels like. And I am like kind of medicated, so I'm not even fully back. But it's a bit rough. I've heard that it's worse at the start. Like if you stop Vyvanse, the first week is like a bit rough, and then you just go back to being an ADHD person, which is like not crazy, not like terrible, but also kind of terrible. Like if you have ADHD and you're just raw dogging it, or you suspect that you do, I would very much encourage you to seek treatment. It doesn't have to be stimulants, because they're not for everyone. There are other things that work, but I would definitely recommend it, because like there are things that it affects that you just don't really understand, like mood. Your mood is like really up and down, and you don't really associate that to ADHD, but it is. Like if you're constantly having bad days, or like something small will make you have a really bad day, or you just feel defeated, or you feel like you should be doing more with your life, or you should be working harder and you just can't, and then you get annoyed and it's like a spiral, it's ADHD. Get treatment, and then that kind of stops. That is the reason that I always kind of try and basically call Pippi out about it, and like I keep trying to push her to which you shouldn't really do. You shouldn't do that. It's bad of me, but I care about her, and she vents her problems to me, and it's like very difficult to just keep it inside, where I'm like, but if you got treated for this condition that you clearly have, none of these problems would exist anymore. They're all like self-inflicted brain, you don't have the right tools because your brain doesn't work the same way. So like beating yourself up over not being able to finish a task, that's just what it's going to be like. You're just not going to be able to finish a task. You either accept that and you be happy about it, but you won't be because you don't have enough dopamine in your brain. Like that is the thing that makes you focused and good mood. You need those damn pills. I know that America had like to be fair, like I guess I don't know. Does America still have like the kids just instantly go on Ritalin? Because I know that was a thing. The kids just get thrown on Ritalin and then they don't need it. It's not a thing anymore, and never was a thing. I don't know. It's something I've heard. I don't know if it's just like a made up dig at like treating ADHD people, but I have heard that they just, that's a thing in the UK. Not with, we don't have Adderall, but not with ADHD medication, but like antidepressants. If you go to your GP about anything, they will try to suggest antidepressants for you, which is funny because they have really benefited me. I didn't get them from my GP. I got them from my psychiatrist. It's just funny that I've never had that, but yeah, in the UK, GPs are like, you're like, I feel this and this and this, and they're like, so loft. They're not even listening. It's like I broke my leg and they're like, have we tried an antidepressant? Or misogyny. Yeah, apparently Ritalin is bad. I don't know though. That's why we don't have it. Well, no, we don't have Adderall either in the UK. You can import them, but we don't stock them. I don't know that. We have Vyvanse. Yeah, you call it Vyvanse. We call it Elvance, but I call it Vyvanse. Vyvanse and Concerta. Those are the stimulant ones. I don't know what Ritalin or Adderall is technically. Is Ritalin the one that's meth, and then Adderall is the one that's similar to Vyvanse but not quite? ADHD is treated as a symptom rather than the main disease. Yeah, it's a bit silly. That's why I take my medication every day. Like, some doctors will tell you, they're not both meth. Some doctors will tell you, like, you should take a day off every now and then. And I don't, like, they try and get you to only take meds when you're working. And that's really sad, because although it does help you focus for work and your professional life, I would like to be balanced and happy in my personal life as well. I would like my weekends to be able to be functional, not just rotting or eating too much, which I mean, I kind of do anyway, but I want my actual relaxing time to be as a normal person, not as an unmedicated, like, struggling ADHD person. Training. Exercise is good because it gives you dopamine, but it doesn't, like, stop you having it. It was one of the things that helped me, like, keep my shit together, because I had things a bit more together than the average person, and I do think it was because of exercise, or it was either anxiety or OCD that kept me in line, I think, because I'd, like, double, triple check things, which is not a very ADHD thing to do. But yeah, I don't know. You took 3 months off and it made a big difference, in a positive or negative way. Because I take mine every day to the point that, like, I'm getting back to baseline of, like, I'm functional, but I get hungry. I can still be impulsive if I want to be. It's more of a choice. But I don't crazy notice it. I don't really crash very hard. It's not very difficult to take it. Told you only to take it when you need it or are working was addiction. No, because it's not enough for it to work like that. There's withdrawals in the sense that you get tired for a bit, but it's not like having, like, something like a cocaine addiction. It's more like just classic kind of medication dependency. Like, I'm dependent on Vyvanse to live normally, and I think that's fine. I don't think that's a bad thing at all. Because I've taken Zoloft for enough time, I'm dependent on it. Otherwise, I'll have withdrawals. There's a difference between, like, addiction and dependency. I've never had it. I haven't had the withdrawal, luckily. But yeah, no, I from what my memory and my research, you can't, like, you don't get addicted to ADHD meds. It doesn't work like that. Especially not Vyvanse. But, I mean, you can just get addicted to amphetamines if you try hard enough. Addiction is dependence? No, addiction is well, that's not true at all. You can use them. You can say someone who is addicted to something is dependent on it, but not everybody dependent on something is addicted. Like, people who are dependent on heart pills, they're not addicted to them. Like, I'm not addicted to drinking water or
Good
eating
job.
food, but I am dependent on it. Addiction, thank you. Addiction is like, you kind of ruin your life for it. That's, like, the key difference. Like, you don't have to ruin your life, but you make bad decisions because of it. You put it first over other things. And, it's like all consuming. in your brain. You can be addicted to food. You guess that's true? I'm sorry, but that is true. Google it. It'll tell you that. I don't mind about the whole with SSRI withdrawal, because I would just taper. I've had to do that with a different medication before, and it wasn't great, but it wasn't the worst. And that was that was a hardcore taper. So I'm confident. I can just do it slowly. I can chill. You made your first purchase? Thank you. That's cute. Oh, I was meant to check earlier if the order that Finn made has actually been sent out. Thank you for reminding me of that, and I appreciate it. A lot of people who have alcohol dependency don't have alcohol addiction. How does that work? They just did it enough that their body is then dependent on it because of the GABA stuff, but they don't actually care about drinking. Crazy. Which ones? Has that order been shipped? Should have been. Let me find out. Physically, you can't get addicted to anything. Mentally, you can get addicted to anything. Is it just physically dependent, mentally addicted? It's all just depends on context and stuff of how you use the words, but your body gets dependent on medications. You can't just stop them outright. The wine o'clock drinkers can't mentally get through the day without drinking, but they wouldn't have physical withdrawals if they stopped. That wouldn't be dependency. Oh yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I guess so. It would more be addiction because it's in your brain. It's not physical. Not physical dependence. It would be if you didn't have that glass of wine, you'd start stressing out, which is addiction. Alcohol withdrawal is the same as benzo withdrawal, but it's just a bit worse from what I've heard. Let me find this damn thing. Ooh, did it arrive? Highest donation, and I will give out Jude's address. That's a joke. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that. Why? Wait. Okay, now it's saying that it's not delivered. What is this? What's going on here? The fuck? Oh, okay. Finster hasn't paid that damn import tax. God damn, what a dumbass. Elfinster. Yeah. I also gave them a discount. I gave one of the items free because I'm so cool. And they complimented the stuff a lot, so I felt that it was necessary. Finn is against tax. Okay, so on the day that we were hanging out, me and Finn just had the most engaged. I got tired whilst people were playing pool and stuff, I got a bit EP because I don't stay up as late as everyone else. And then me and Finn ended up talking about taxes somehow. I think we got asked a question by somebody, and we both know a fair amount about taxes. And that was that, like, we locked in. We had a very locked in tax conversation. It was great. None of my other friends will let me talk about taxes with them. I like talking about taxes. We got locked in. Lame. You'll understand one day. One day you'll understand. I know more than you? Oh, hell yeah. That's a compliment, V. Thank you. I didn't even know if that was true. Good thing not to talk about taxes? Why? Wait, why is that a good thing? Why does it matter? Why I don't get it. I don't know why it would be a good thing not to talk about it. It's a good to understand it, you know? Be on the ball with your taxes. Truly understand the system. They do suck though. They are horrible. Most of it is just talking about completely legal ways to reduce your tax bill. That is not me being sarcastic, that is me being genuine. Most of what we talked about was just legal ways that you reduce your tax bill. Because that's the only thing that's interesting or matters. That's what I mean when I say talk about taxes. It's more just like what you're actually allowed to do within the tax system. Which in the UK is not very much, but there's enough to yap about. That bit's fun. Yeah, that is the fun bit. I think I've said this before. Me and Finn had a call where I gave Finn my accountant when we first met, so we have the same accountant, and they got us a meeting with I don't remember what the reason was, some sort of business planner thingy something, and we had a meeting with them, and we both asked so many questions about taxes and corporation tax and all this stuff that the person the person in the meeting stopped for a second and was like, look, I don't do any gray area shady, like, we don't work like that. we didn't even know like what we were asking was not allowed. We were just like, we're just asking questions. We just want to know if this works or not. Whoomp. Whoopsie. We were asking so much that we went into the shady category, apparently. I'm losing you, your working class brain don't care. I don't even know how to respond to that. I don't care. I talk about what I want to talk about. Blow high are tax deductible if they go right there in the stream room. Hell yeah. Okay. I am boil. Help. I'm gonna go and drink a bunch of water. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Bye that one person in YouTube chat who was moody. I don't know. I'm not committing accidental tax fraud. I'm gonna go. I hope you have a nice time and it's slightly less fucking hot for you, or at least you have AC or something and you aren't living like me, sweating to death. Thank you. Do I have anything to hype up? I'm releasing a YouTube video this week that is like 3 hours long. Crazy. It is like every 2024 advice if you want to just like blast through it in one go and transition by the end of it. I'ma go and probably paint dudes.
Good chat.
Thank you. And hope that the spray bottle doesn't explode in my hand. Mwah. Oh, oopsie. Oh, sorry, Mike. Sorry to... Mwah.